And by the way, it takes me to this story. It's a column. It's an op-ed. TheHill.com today by Travis Hale, who's a contributor. And I just want to read to you how he opens the piece. In the summer of 1992, Rush Limbaugh saved me from myself. I was an 18-year-old Haskell graduate about to begin college, too impatient to wait for adulthood to come to me. So instead, I went in search of it the only way I knew how, by engulfing myself in presidential politics and the fascinating campaigns that summer between Bill Clinton, George Bush, and Ross Perot. So he openly credits me for helping him understand politics and to see the conservative way. And he goes on to credit me in this piece as being the conservative voice. In other words, if you're in America and you want to know what conservatism is, then you listen to Rush Limbaugh, which is what he says he did. Now, the headline of the piece, Rush Limbaugh's a hypocrite when it comes to Trump. And he has, this is 5 areas here. Is it 5 areas? I hate second page. It's 5 areas where he says, Travis Hale says that I'm being hypocritical and not true to my own identity and principles as it's related to this campaign and the way the Trump campaign is treated on this program, which I am the program, so that would mean the way I am treating Trump. And the 5 areas that he thinks I'm being hypocritical are these: the polls, my oft-used phrase that words mean things, big government, the Kardashianification of American politics, and the Limbaugh theorem. He thinks that he supports and believes all of those and thinks I'm violating every one of them because he believes that I have tacitly endorsed Trump. I have endorsed no one. I never do in primaries. Just the other day, after my appearance on Fox News Sunday with Chris Wallace, during the lightning round, I was asked for a quick reaction to several people, and one of those people was Ted Cruz. What I said about Ted Cruz has ended up on a major fundraising appeal that the Cruz campaign has sent out. And in it, they say that I, your host, El Rushbo, made a major move to Cruz on Fox News Sunday. But I haven't endorsed Cruz either. I haven't endorsed anybody. When I was asked about Trump on Fox News Sunday, I said the great service Trump is performing. And by the way, the Trump campaign put that quote out and they tweeted that all over the place too, which is fine. Don't misunderstand. I'm not complaining about that. What I said about Trump was, paraphrasing myself here, the great service he's performing is to show that you as a Republican don't have to be afraid of the media. You can be courageous. You don't have to worry about what the media is going to say about you, and you don't have to worry about what the Democrat Party is going to say about you. You can triumph. You can win. You can lead without worrying about what the media is going to say. That's a huge thing. I was hoping that a whole lot of Republicans in the field would see this. I mean, look, I've got a story here in one of the other stacks here. Guess what? If I've seen this headline once, I've seen it 1,000 times. You know what we're facing right when January shows up and the holidays are over and Congress comes back to say, you know what you're facing? A government shutdown. Oh, yeah, because of the budget. So once again, the media is already in consort with the Democrat Party trying to intimidate and bully the Republican House into giving Obama yet again another budget deal, exactly what he wants. Otherwise, the government's going to be shut down. And you're going to see it won't be long before every Republican strategist and consultant is all over Fox News warning that we can't do this. We can't shut down the government. That'll be the end of the Republican Party's presidential hopes. Cycle repeats. Trump is showing you don't have to be afraid of any of that. But saying that is not endorsing Trump. The other thing I said is Trump is demonstrating that you do not have to fear violating political correctness, that you can spit on it. You can violate political correctness. As long as you have built a bond with your audience, you will not lose them. You will not be harmed. You can thrive. But none of that adds up to an endorsement. And yet, Mr. Hale is afraid that it does. Don't misunderstand. Don't get mad at Mr. Hale is afraid for me. It's actually a piece that he has written out of concern. He is afraid I'm betraying myself. And he doesn't want me to betray myself. He thinks that I am abandoning some of my own rock-solid philosophies in order to endorse Trump, which, again, I haven't done. In talking about this Kasich ad that they're putting together, you support Trump. Trump's going to get rid of everybody. He's going to get rid of everybody he doesn't like. What I want to know is, why hasn't there been an ad like this run about the Democrats? Why haven't any Republicans decided to run ads like this against Democrats who actually are in the process of doing some of these things that Kasich is accusing Trump of wanting to do?